Hey everybody, welcome to La Cocina del Tavo. Today I'm gonna make the best carnitas you've ever had in your life. It's gonna be such an easy recipe. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below. Thank you. Okay, here are the ingredients for the carnitas. We're gonna use some pork shoulder. We're using about 4 pounds. It does say ribs on there, but it actually comes from the shoulder blade. It is boneless, so if you can find that, that'll be great. It also sometimes it says country style pork. You're also going to use some Mexican Coca-Cola. It has to be Mexican Coca-Cola. You can't use American because the sugar is way different. Here in America, we use corn syrup, and in Mexico they use cane sugar. So if you can't find this, you can use some raw sugar. Here I have some bay leaves, and we're also going to use some oregano. You're also going to use a whole orange, and I forgot to show here, but you're going to use some these 3 cloves of garlic and half an onion. You're going to use some black pepper, some sea salt, as you can see there. Okay, and we're also going to use some condensed milk. And traditionally, carnitas is made with lard, so please don't use oil for this recipe. For frying up the carnitas, you have to use lard. It's very important you use lard. If not, some vegetable shortening will be fine. Okay, we're also going to make green salsa. So here are the ingredients. We're going to use a bunch of cilantro. We're also going to use some 3 jalapenos. You can also use some serrano peppers on top of this. We're going to use about 11 tomatillos. We're going to use 3 garlic cloves. We're going to use some salt, pepper, and I forgot to show, but we're going to use 1/4 of an onion. Alright, so first what we're going to do here is just melt the pork lard. So we're going to use this whole tub here. It's very important you use lard instead of oil. Please do not use oil because if you use oil, it's going to, we're going to add water to top this, but if you're going to use oil, it's going to cause a fire in your kitchen, so please do not use oil. Alright, so as you can see here, we're frying up the carnitas, the pork shoulder. The reason why we're frying this is because you want to create a kind of, not really a crust, but you want to create a layer over the carnitas so the juices stay inside and becomes nice and tender. So that's what we're doing here. So I forgot to mention, you're gonna put the flame on medium-high heat for about 10 minutes, and then you can start frying them. As you can see here, it's been about 15 minutes, and they're pretty much done frying. So what I'm gonna start adding the ingredients. So we're gonna use a whole orange, and then we're gonna leave the peel there of half of an orange. Okay, you're also gonna add the condensed milk. I know this is kind of weird that you're adding condensed milk, but trust me, it's not going to be sugary or sweet, nothing like that. It's going to come out great. Okay, once you add that, we're going to let it boil, then you're going to add your soda. Again, if you don't have this Mexican Coke, you can use raw sugar or turbinado sugar, I believe they call it. You can use about a tablespoon of that. And we're going to let that come up to boil again. So we're just doing this all in steps here, letting it come up to boil. So while it's going to start boiling, we're going to add the tablespoon of oregano. We're going to add about 3 bay leaves. It's up to you. You can use 4 or 5. Okay, we're going to add some black pepper. We're going to use about probably half a tablespoon of black pepper. And same thing with salt. We're going to put salt at the end once we cut up the carnitas. So we stir this really good. And we're going to add the 3 cloves of garlic as well. And half the onion. And then just let this come up to a boil. Okay, we're going to top this off with at least 12 cups of water. So again, it's very important to not use oil. You're going to cause an explosion in your kitchen. So we're just topping this off with water. And it might seem like it's going to come up the rim, but I'll show you in a bit what to do once it starts bubbling up here. So stir that up really good. Okay, as you can see, it starts just bubbling up here. So quickly just put the flame down on really low and start mixing it. And we're going to cook this for 3 hours. Alright, we're going to make, we'll start making the salsa here while that's cooking. So we're going to peel off the tomatillo, the wrapper here off of them, and we're going to wash them up really good. We're also going to wash up the cilantro and the jalapenos. Okay, after we're done washing them, we're gonna put them in a pot with enough water just to cover the tomatillos here and the jalapenos, and you're gonna let this boil for at least 10 minutes. Once it starts boiling, you're gonna see that they change in color here, the tomatillos, so that's pretty much showing that we're done here. So we're gonna add them here, and we're gonna start blending them. So add all the tomatillos and the jalapeno and blend this up first. So we're going to do this in steps because it started filling up here. Okay, we're going to add our cilantro. We're also going to add the 3 cloves of garlic, and we're also going to add some pepper and salt. Just blend this up really good. So no need to add water to this. The tomatillos we're going to use the juices of the tomatillo here, so it's nice and good texture to the salsa. For garnishing the tacos at the end, we're going to cut up just a half a bunch of cilantro and half an onion, and we're also going to cut up some lemons. To go with the tacos, I just made some rice. You can watch my previous video of grilled chicken with Puerto Rican rice for the recipe. The 3 hours have passed by, so the pork is done now. We're going to go ahead and cut it up and add about half a tablespoon of salt, or salt to your taste. Okay, we're up to the final steps here. So what we're going to do is add some coconut oil. This is unflavored. I was going to add some olive oil, but I feel that olive oil has too much taste to it, so I'm just using unflavored oil. What we're going to do is just fry up the carnitas for only about 3 minutes, just to give it some texture. Um, so yeah, go ahead and fry it up for about 3 minutes, and it should be done. As you can see here, it's been about 3 minutes, and the carnitas are getting some texture to it. So this is exactly what you want. Okay, we're just gonna heat up some corn tortillas here. Trust me, this is the best carnitas you're ever gonna have in your life. You will not go back. I've tried so many different carnitas from different places, and by far this is the best I've ever had. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. We're just gonna end this with adding the garnishes here. We're gonna add the salsa, the cilantro, the onions, and go ahead and squeeze some lemon on top of this as well. Thank you guys for watching.